Alright, so this is Return to Grace. It's a short indie game. It said it was about 3 hours before I decided to start it, because it's on Game Pass, but it's leaving Game Pass, so I wanted to go ahead and check it out. I know nothing about it, other than it's short.
Stick's not responding. Can you take control?
The storm is interfering with my senses.
The ancient resting place of humanity's greatest achievement.
Hold on.
Impact in 10, 9, oh, there it is.
Return to Grace.
Addie? Addie, please respond.
Everything hurts.
You've been out for nearly an hour.
What's our status, Alan?
We've crashed.
Yeah, I got that.
My hull is intact. Thrusters 2 and 4 are damaged and will require realignment.
So will my back. Can you let me out?
Not before we talk about your suit.
Okay, talk.
I'm reading green on seals, green on batteries. Thermals are, well, not green, but fine, and you have 5.35 hours of oxygen, maybe 6 if we run the scrubbers hot. But Addie, we've had this discussion before. You won't have
Alan,
enough to...
It's fine. I have a plan.
I'm concerned that...
I have a plan.
Understood.
Now, open the hatch.
The canopy hydraulics are not responding. You'll have to pull the manual release.
Escape the ship. Okay, do I have any, No? Need to hold it.
Seriously. This stupid piece of junk.
I'm right here.
Ugh. Visibility's terrible. Any sign of the spire?
I'm not picking up anything new, just the original beacon signal. You'll need to use your wayfinder to locate an entry point, if there is one.
All right. Let's figure out where you're at, Grace.
You know the beacon could be anything. A lost colony, a relay station.
200 distinct oral histories can't be wrong, Alan. Grace is here.
Locate the spire. Can't run. Can't do anything with any of the other buttons. I guess I should just be heading straight to the location until it unlocks the rest of the game for me. Unless I'm just gonna be this slow the whole time.
I can't believe this storm. Where would this have come from?
There is record of ancient terraforming on other moons. I think it's safe to assume that Ganymede is not an exception.
Ganymede, is that Jupiter? It's one of the Muses things, right? Is it one of Jupiter's moons? Or Saturn's moons?
There's something man-made here.
Station.
Looks like a weather station, or maybe a seismic station. It looks the era of that relay from the Dawes Sea Dig. It's at least 700 years old, Alan.
But I can't get inside.
There's a little bridge here. There wouldn't be much sense of building this if we weren't within walking distance of the spire.
By all estimates, the beacon is within 400 meters.
So I don't like heights, so I'm glad I can't walk to the edge to look over. Oh, I can walk to this edge. No, that's about as far as I can. So that means I can't just accidentally
This
fall
looks
off.
climbable.
It's a cliff.
Which way here?
There's another bridge. There's another bridge there. So what's on this side? Nothing. Okay. No, I thought I could climb that. Can't go that way either. I found another bridge. And that just makes me want to go back to the other bridge. But it turns out both bridges went to the same place, so it was pointless. What? Choices in video games that mean nothing. Okay. Oh, no! It wasn't that far down.
There goes the back again.
What happened?
Fell into a stupid fissure. Looking for a new way to reach the spire. Or at least someplace where it will be easier to find my body.
Okay. It wasn't that far of a drop. And luckily I wasn't facing the drop, so I'm fine. So I don't know if this is a horror game? Like, for a lot of first-person indie games, they end up being horror games. I don't know if that's the case here.
Looks a little tight.
Because I have a lot of soma field.
It's opened up again.
A lot of soma field. That's the right way.
Another station. They're too close together to be weather stations.
So seismic then. Icequakes would be the risk of building here. So it makes sense they would track activity. The surface temperature is dropping. We can't maintain your thermals much longer.
We're close. I can feel it.
I wish I shared your optimism.
I wish I could run. Oh. Hi?
God. This has to be it.
What are you seeing, Addie?
I'm looking at what must be the spire superstructure.
Okay, I got a, oh, there's a photo mode. I got a video recorder. I don't know what that's about.
There's a destroyed surface ladder. I'll need to find another way in.
It looks not destroyed. It looks perfectly fine.
I can't imagine how something this big has gone undetected for this long.
A 500-year-old storm?
I don't know. Doesn't seem possible.
All this stuff she could climb that I just won't
I
let
can
me.
see an exhaust port that might be low enough to jump to.
Just won't let me climb.
Did you make it, Addie?
I'll let you know in 1 sec. I'm in.
Infiltrate the spire. I did not like that one bit. Hold on. Can I see myself? No.
All right, Grace. Let's find out what you've been up to for the past 900 years.
This just makes me think of The Thing. Okay, why does the light vanish?
Solid ice this way.
That's not how light works. It's a crawl space. Okay.
Hope my light still works. Well, you should see this spooky tunnel I'm in, Alan.
And why would I want that?
Come on, you're not excited?
You crash-landed me in a frozen hellscape and left me for salvage.
10 years of research, not to mention 6 months of spaceflight, are about to pay off.
But at what cost?
Don't ruin this for me.
Oh, I thought it was going to be fast. That's why I waited at the top till they were done talking. I didn't know I'd have to... Oh! Shuffle.
Looks like the tunnels can be air sealed. I'm guessing large parts of the station can be pressurized. Looks like a bit of a labyrinth, but I'm still picking up the signal ahead.
And you can still hear me?
Loud and clear, buddy.
Locate the power source.
The structure looks to be in decent condition.
Another good sign.
I'm looking at a pretty hefty blower. For venting, maybe?
Or for the production and movement of air.
Which means more than a few people used to live here. These can't be powered. Must be airflow in the tunnels. I have to say, there's more atmosphere than I was expecting.
Not nearly enough to survive.
You don't know me. You don't know how much air I need in my lungs.
Everything about this place looks 30th century to me. It's the right era, the right size.
Don't say it, Addie. We've had our hopes dashed before.
No more dialogue about vents. Or is it just because they're close? Every time I move away from them, it's like a graphical bug. What is that? What is that? Oh, I guess it's just always on the screen. The graphical bugs, I can't tell. Like, it looks like there's things in the corners of my eyes. When I turn, like, oh, there's a face there. Okay, so now I have a crawl space, and I have a thing I can slide through. Okay, I can go back. This really feels horror. I don't know if it is because I don't know anything about it. Oh man. I think this is just gonna lead me back to that other path that I could have taken. Yeah, okay.
This one's broken. I think I can crawl through. Jeez. That's gotta be over 15 meters.
And if gravity here is 1/6 of that on Earth, then a 15-meter fall here would be the equivalent of falling less than 3 meters at standard G, which you've mastered a couple of times already on the moon's surface.
Ah, it's probably fine.
I could calculate outcome probabilities based on previous drop impacts if you've already jumped, haven't you?
She has fallen 3 times.
Gosh, I hope this is the right way.
I can't turn around and look behind me.
Oh boy, this is slick.
Addy?
Oh no.
She has fallen again. Ugh. 4 times.
Whoa.
Are you hurt, Addy?
I'm working on it. The structure is enormous. This has to be the Gray Spire, Alan.
And there it is. The perfect setup for disappointment.
Somebody's desk. These are obviously computer modems.
I found the beacon. The transmitter is on some sort of console.
It must be part of a control network for the megastructure.
You think we can make a connection here?
Theoretically, if you run a scan, I can attempt to connect. The interface language is quite old and sophisticated, but we should be able to calibrate your computer to interact. You can use your gyroscope to sync with the terminal. I have the first calibration position. The meter will indicate when you are close.
Okay. Hack.
Watch the meter closely and move your hand slowly to find the position. First position is locked. Second calibration position is up.
Okay.
That's 2, and here's the final position. That's it. We're in.
Easy hacking minigame.
Accessing the network now. Oh.
Shit. Alan, you there? Alan?
Hello?
Ha!
A visitor. Let's have a look.
Where's Alan? Who is this?
Who is this? Who are you? Entering a home without knowing its host.
Are you... Grace?
Good question. I'm not entirely Grace. I'm running on just a small part of her logic processing.
Grace is still here.
And what brings you here?
My name is Adamari Ito. I'm an explorer.
I must apologize, Adamari. It would appear I have lost much of my capacity. I cannot see very far beyond the room we are in.
I've lost connection with my ship's AI.
You won't need Alan here. I can show you around.
Will you be able to let me out of this room?
Of course. But until we are able to restore power to the station, I will require your assistance. There should be a manual winch set in the floor at the foot of one of the sliding doors.
Okay, and I will end that one there. This seems like the type of game that's good for short episodes because it's not going to be crazy.
Look for a hinged floor grate at the foot of one of the doors.
You got it. Grace 2? Whatever your name's going to be. So yeah. I still don't know if it's a horror game.
The winch is set in the floor below one of the doors.
There's the horror right there. That character talking to me. Oh, it's stuck in place. This isn't a real photo mode if it's just this. But it's fine. All right.